Okay, let's start with lesson 17 today. Welcome to the future. Well, today we're going to talk about the future and the simple future, how we say something that will occur in the future. What we are going to do in the future. And so the topic for the lesson today is when is the party? When is the party? We should make a party at the end of the course, right? I think it's not possible. Okay. How do we say something that will happen in the future in English? What do you know from before this lesson? ¿Saben cómo hablamos del futuro? ¿O cómo lo hacemos?
No.
No? Okay. There are two different ways to speak about the future. We can use the form with the will, and we use a verb, or the verb to be with going to and the verb. Okay, so there are two ways. So when we say the person will, the verb, and whatever, we say, no, we are talking about the future. I will study, this is the infinitive form of the verb, I will study after school, okay? And we have good news. You know the person, huh? I, you, she, he, it, we, you, and they. Yeah? When we conjugate verbs, we usually change the form of this verb, right? But will is the same for all the persons. Okay? And here we have the verb in infinitive. Okay? What is this? This is something that indicates time or give us a time frame. Okay? Most of the time. Not always. Okay? Should I say it in Spanish? Yes? Okay. La forma, o una de las formas que tenemos para hablar en el futuro es usando will, como auxiliar. Will. Y, por ejemplo, usamos, la forma de usarlo es la persona o el sujeto, will, el auxiliar, el verbo en infinitivo y el resto de la frase, que por lo general nos da una idea del tiempo, es un complemento de tiempo. Por lo general. Pero siempre estamos hablando en el futuro. Digo, por lo general porque puede no indicarlo. Puede ser algo abstracto. Por ejemplo, I will study math. Voy a estudiar matemática, no importa cuándo, ¿sí? Pero podría ponerlo como I will study math after school. Después de la escuela voy a estudiar matemáticas. ¿Se entiende? Y la buena noticia es que para todas las personas usamos will sin que cambie, ¿sí? Sin conjugarlo, sin cambiar. Entonces will y el verbo en infinitivo, por lo cual es súper sencillo. ¿Sí? ¿Ahora sí se entendió? Great.
Sí.
We have some examples there. Juan, would you like to read these examples here?
Uso.
So this is the present tense the present tense, and this is how we say it in the future tense. So this changes to this. Okay.
No entiendo lo que hay que hacer. Igual.
Read it. Just read. These are some examples.
A ver. There, the future, yeah. There will be a play next Saturday night. It will be at the theater. It's going to be great.
Okay. So here we have this expression that in Spanish we say hay. There is or there are. But this here is just the conjugation in the present tense for the verb to be. Right? This is the infinitive form of the verb. When we change it to the future tense, we have to use it in the infinitive form. Okay? So there will be, how would be the translation to Spanish? What is the meaning for there will be? If there is in the present tense and we say I in Spanish, what should be the future tense?
There will be, sería habría.
Habrá.
Habrá.
Ajá. Porque habría es un condicional. Tendríamos que poner una condición. ¿No?
Sí.
Es potencial. Habría una fiesta si se cumpliera tal condición. ¿No? Claro. Acá estamos afirmándolo. Habrá. ¿Sí?
Sí.
Habrá. Ok. Y, sorry, I have to change this to English. And there is another way. I said that there were two different ways to speak about the future. The second way is really similar to what we do in Spanish as well. We use the verb to go, particularly in the form to be going to. How would you translate this in Spanish? Think about it. You want to tell me what are you going to do next Sunday?
Yo voy a.
Voy a. Voy a. We use the person or the subject and the conjugation of the verb to be, and voy a, going to. Voy a caminar. Voy a ir a, ¿no? Voy a ir a hacer tal cosa, ¿sí? Eso estamos hablando del futuro. They use it the same. And the form is I am going to, and the verb, again, in infinitive, and if we want, we give a time frame. Or something that we need. We complete the sentence. Okay? And there is a, I wouldn't say that it's a third way, but it's not so frequent, but it can happen that we use the present tense with a time frame in the future. I would say it in Spanish, don't worry. Hay una tercera forma, que no le llamaría una tercera forma porque no es del todo formal, digamos, ¿sí? Pero se usa mucho, y también lo hacemos en español, que es usar un verbo en el presente, en la conjugación en presente, pero dar una referencia temporal, un marco de tiempo en el futuro. ¿Sí? Voy a estudiar, voy, es en presente, ¿sí? O, vamos a decir, hay una fiesta, hay una fiesta. Eso es presente, ¿sí? El viernes que viene. Hay una fiesta el viernes que viene. ¿Sí? ¿Están de acuerdo
Hay
conmigo
una,
que eso lo usamos en español también? ¿O todos lo hablamos igual de mal?
hay una
¿Sí?
fiesta mañana.
Hay una
Ok,
fiesta mañana. Ujú.
está bien.
They, in English, they use the same. ¿Mm? The festival is, this is the present conjugation, the present form of the verb to be, but given the time frame that is in the future, we know that this is something that will happen in the future. It's not today, it's not right now, it's not in the present, it's in the future. Hmm? Okay? But this
Bien,
is sometimes, okay? Sometimes. Hmm? So the time is given because of the reference. Hmm? Hay muchos idiomas que son así, no tienen conjugaciones ni tiempos verbales ni nada, sino que es yo comer mañana. Entonces, la traducción sería mañana voy a comer. ¿Mm? Pasa mucho en los idiomas asiáticos esto. Todo lo que es conjugaciones y todo eso es algo muy, muy, muy nuestro, muy del lado occidental. ¿Mm? Incluso, bueno, diría occidental, indoeuropeo, de las ramas indoeuropeas de los idiomas, porque algunos idiomas nativos de América tampoco tienen este tipo de concepto de conjugación, en los tiempos, pero bueno, no soy muy experto en eso. Así que sé que existen los idiomas asiáticos, seguro, ¿sí? En algunos, y de los idiomas nativos de acá, no estoy no sabría decirles cuál. Ok, let's say that there is a party next week, or there will be a party next week, and we want to invite somebody. How do we do it? Hmm? How do we invite somebody to a party? You are free to answer. Mariela, you are silent, so if you're talking, I cannot hear you.
Sí, pero no entendí si nos preguntaba en qué tiempo verbal estaba la oración.
So the party is in the future. How
Okay.
do you invite somebody to come to the party? ¿Ah? I say it in Spanish. ¿Cómo invitamos a alguien a venir a una fiesta que va a estar en el futuro, que es la semana que viene, por ejemplo, o lo que fuera? ¿Cómo lo haría?
Eh,
bien. Si querés venir a la fiesta la semana que viene o
Mhm.
mañana,
Okay, that's how we do it in Spanish, right? But how would you do it in English? There are two ways, and you have the examples there. You have here some examples. Here and here. Can you read them, Laura? Maybe you can. Laura, can you read these examples, please? Okay.
yes, disculpe, no escuché. Do you want to come to the party?
Mhm.
Would you like to come to the movie with me?
Okay, thank you. What is the difference between these two ways? Hmm. If you have to translate it, I know that you understand these phrases. If you have to translate them to the Spanish equivalent, how would the Spanish equivalent be? Sí.
La primera es como tú quieres venir a la fiesta.
Ujú. Eso sería en uruguayo, ¿no? En uruguayo el tú quieres o tú querés. En uruguayo auténtico me diría con el termo acá abajo del brazo, ¿tú querés? Bien, bien, pero está bien, tú quieres, está bien, porque esto va a estar en YouTube, así que lo puede ver gente que habla bien el español, no como nosotros,
Claro.
no como los argentinos. Muy bien, perfecto. ¿Y el otro cómo sería?
Would you like to?
Would you like?
¿Tiene
¿Te
traducción
gustaría?
literal?
Exacto,
Me gustaría venir.
exacto. Would you like? Would you like? Acá ni se gasten en leer todas las letras porque esto es esas cosas mágicas que hace el inglés, que te pone algunas letras y después pronuncia las que se le cantan. ¿Sí? Would you like? ¿Mm? Would you like?
David, ¿would?
¿Eh? Would you like?
¿Cómo?
Ahí se lo escribí.
¿Would? Ah, would.
¿Mm? Así, muy, muy corto. Y esta sería, como dijeron recién, querrías o te gustaría venir. ¿Sí? La diferencia para nosotros es sutil, pero tiene que ver con la formalidad, con lo que llamamos con politeness. ¿Mm? Something that is polite es, como dirían polite en español, ¿qué sería? Sería
Políticamente.
como, claro, viene de por ahí, viene de educado, ¿sí? La
Cortesía.
forma educada, cortesía, exactamente, la forma de cortesía. ¿Cuál les parece que es más cortés?
El segundo.
El segundo, lo mismo que en el español, ¿sí? Para nosotros es muy sutil la diferencia, a veces no nos damos cuenta, pero en inglés se nota mucho más. El do you want to es como tenés que tener mucha más confianza para preguntar eso que de la otra forma, ¿sí? Si vos lo haces de la forma segunda, de la derecha, would you like o could you, ¿m? Siempre vas a quedar bien, ¿sí? No, estaba escuchando un ruido que pensé que era acá. No lo escucho más. Esto
Perrito
ya.
que ladra.
Sí, hay un perro acá, el vecino, es muy insoportable. No. Okay. So the difference is politeness. Would you like to? ¿m? And if you pay attention, this is how I ask you, for example, to read something. When I say, would you like to read this example? I'm doing this. Would you like to? Huh? It's a most of the time when you want to ask for something, you use this way. It's the polite way. Hmm? If we want to add more politeness to it, we will say, would you please? Would you please do this or creo que ya lo hemos hablado, ¿no? Pero cuando pedimos algo, en realidad estamos ocultando el imperativo, ¿sí? Las órdenes. ¿Se acuerdan de esto de algunas clases atrás? Unas cuantas, ya pasó mucho tiempo, pero después no me acuerdo en cuál, pero lo que estamos haciendo es de esconder, ¿no? Porque si nosotros no dijéramos esta parte, decimos come to the movie. Y esto es el imperativo. ¿Eh? Come to the movie. Es venir a la película. Pero con toda esta parte que está acá, le quitamos o le cambiamos completamente el significado. Deja de ser imperativo, pasa a ser la forma más educada. ¿Vieron? Qué sutil. Would you like, please, to? Okay. And if we want to talk about parties, we have to learn some vocabulary for the parties. Okay? Let's say, to come or invite and bring. Do you know these three verbs? what is bring?
Como traer.
Exactly. When you go to a party, you bring something with you. Hmm? It's unpolite to come with with empty hands. Hmm? Yeah. Okay. And when we talk about time, we normally use the preposition in. Hmm? In. When we say in 1 day, in 2 weeks, in 3 years, yeah, we say in. I will send you via WhatsApp a reminder of these prepositions, but for time, for particular time, we normally use in. In a few days, or in a few months, or next week, next month, next year, next Friday, next always, because it's the future, right? We are talking about the future, so it has to be next. Okay, great. Let's play. I think I talked already too much. Let's put your names over here. And let's play with this dialogue, okay? So it is one dialogue here. And I'm going to choose 2 of you to play it. And then we are going to answer some questions. Okay? So all of you have to pay attention. Should I tell it in Spanish? I will switch to Spanish. Hay un diálogo. Voy a elegir a 2 de ustedes para que lo interpreten, ¿sí? Para que lo lean. Pero todos tenemos que estar prestando atención a lo que se habla, ¿sí? Porque después vamos a responder algunas preguntas, ¿sí? Okay, let's see how it works. Hernán, you are going to be A, and let's choose another color. Mariela, you are going to be B. Okay?
Okay.
When you want.
Hey, Steve, are you going to come to Emily's birthday party on Saturday?
Nobody told me about it. Where is it going to be?
It will be at Christine's house at 7 p.m. Oh, pardon, 7 o'clock. It's a surprise, so don't say anything to Emily.
Oh, okay. Do you think it will be all right if we invite Adam to come too?
The next. ¿Hasta ahí o continuamos?
Oh, continue here, please.
Okay. Actually, I talked to him yesterday. He's already planning on it.
So I bring him.
I'm going to bring a salad. Could you bring some drinks?
Sure.
Great. Well, I have to get going. See you on Saturday.
See you.
Great, great. Thank you, Hernan. Thank you, Mariela. Now, let's do some questions. I made 4 questions here, and I will make you ask somebody else these questions, okay? Let's say. But each one has to ask, has to be asked once, okay? So there are 4 of you, 4 questions, right? So I will choose Hernan to pick one of these, and who is going to answer, okay? and then pick the first person. Pick not me. Yeah, I'm free here for this, and choose which questions you want to make and ask.
Okay. Who is having a birthday party?
Okay, and who
Sorry.
you who should answer? Tenés que elegir quién tiene que responder esa pregunta que hiciste.
Okay. Juan.
Okay, Juan, you should answer this one.
Who is having a birthday party?
Your mic is off. You have to turn on your microphone. Okay,
Ahí, bien.
yeah, great.
The birthday party is the Emily.
Okay,
Emily?
and okay, the birthday party is for Emily. Okay, yeah, or Emily is having a birthday party. Okay, great, well done, well done. Now, Juan Pablo, you choose who is going to be asked and which question.
Bueno. Question is Laura. Who is asking if he should bring something to the party? To the party?
Yes.
Who-
Steve, it's asking if he can should bring something to the party.
Okay, if he should bring something to the party. Because he asked, should I? What is the difference between should I or can I? Hello, Diana.
Debo o puedo. Esa.
Exactly. Exactly. Debo o puedo. Should implies an obligation to do something. Okay? And can I, if Steve, that is Bina, because hey Steve, we know that B is Steve, okay? And he is asking here, should I bring something? Huh? Debo. Okay. If he should bring, sorry, yeah. So should, remember, O-U-L, ¿sí? Obviamos que existen y decimos U. Should, would, could. Okay. These are modal verbs. Modal, verbos modales sería en español. Okay. Thank you. So Mariela, ask please the next question or the question you want to whoever you want. But not Diana, that she is not already, she's not ready.
Is Hernan? When is
Hernan.
when is
Hernan. Okay.
Okay. The party is at Christine's house.
Okay. What did you say, Mariela? When or where?
When?
When. Okay.
When?
She said when.
Bueno. The party is Christian house on Saturday.
Okay. So we say is on Saturday? Yeah. On. Or we should say next Saturday, right?
Next
because
Saturday.
we talk about the future. Okay.
Okay.
And okay, we have no options here. Hey, Laura, you have to answer where is the party. But you have advantage there.
The party is in the house.
We say at, okay? At
Christmas house, Christine house.
Christine's house. Okay, great. Hmm? So let's find out. Diana, welcome.
Okay.
I give you a short brief of what we are doing here. We are talking about the future, okay? And we say that there are two ways to talk about the future. The verb, we say, I will do something, or I am going to do something, okay?
Okay.
Yeah. So we read this dialogue, and I invite you, all of you, to find out where we can find some indicators that we are talking about the future tense, or we are talking in the future tense. Okay? I will say. Voy a dar un ejemplo, ¿sí? Lo que tenemos que hacer ahora es buscar dónde hay palabras que nos indiquen el futuro, ¿sí? Entonces, por ejemplo, are you going to come? Going to come. The question, but it's in the future tense. Going to come. Okay?
Where is going to be? Or no?
Yeah, where is it going to be is another. Perfect. All of you are allowed to participate.
It will be at Christine's house.
Perfect. It will be, yeah? These are the two ways. It will be, okay. What else?
Going to.
Where?
En el otro párrafo sería en el otro lado.
En el
Ahí
B.
en el A.
En el A.
En el otro lado.
I'm going to, sí. No lo veía. Okay. What else?
It will be all right.
It will be all right. Perfect. It will be. Yeah. And something else?
Great. Well, I have to get going.
I have to get, it's right now, because they were talking and I have now. It's a present tense. It's not I will have or I'm going to have to.
Okay.
So this is the present tense. But there is one more. It's hidden. Mariela?
To him yesterday?
Talk talked, remember that we will say
Okay,
ed,
I thought
it's the past tense. Huh? Okay.
I have to get going.
This is the same. I have to, this is the present tense, right? When we say I have to, this is the present tense. This is the present. This is the past, simple past. I will give you some help. Sometimes we use time phrases like next week to talk about the future, but we use a present tense verb. Huh? The festival is next week. So we use the present tense, but we give some reference that we are talking about the future. Okay? Remember this. This is a third way, but it's not so formal. Okay? Could you find it?
Yes,
I talking to him yesterday.
Again, this is the past because we say yesterday. Yesterday is the day before today. In Spanish, we say ayer.
Mhm.
So this is the past, right?
Okay.
Could you
this,
pick some drinks?
This is a request. It's a request, but it's not indicating some future.
is already playing on it.
He is, this is the present tense, yeah, and this is present continuous. It's doing it right now. I know this is difficult, but don't worry. I'm just trolling you. But there is one. It's really hidden.
See you.
Yes, you find it. See you. This is the present tense. See you on Saturday. Which Saturday? Next Saturday, because we are talking about the Saturday of the party. Okay? See you on Saturday. This is also future. Huh? This is indicating the future, something that we are going to do. Okay? It was really hidden, right? Estaba bien escondido, era una trampa. Pero te veo el sábado, eso es hablar en futuro, ¿no? Hablar en tiempo futuro. Ok. This part here, esta parte de acá, la voy a decir en español. Yo no soy un nativo. Yo hablo con mi acento que mezclo cualquier cosa, hasta el cordobés te mezclo, si querés. Y para mí, realmente es complicada la diferencia entre ir, ur, o ¿verdad? Es todo como, Y que yo lo explique acá, no tiene sentido. ¿Mm? Pero sepan que lo van a encontrar en su manual, ¿sí? Yo lo puedo hacer y va a ser feo. O sea, si me llega a agarrar Super Holly, me va a criticar de un lado para otro, ¿no? Diciendo, no, este no sabe pronunciar nada. ¿Qué hice? Les publiqué en el Classroom, en Google Classroom, un video que explica la diferencia para pronunciar correctamente estas 3 sílabas. ¿Ok? Y además, yo les digo, no lo hago porque me avergüenzo de cómo lo pronuncio, ¿sí? Porque si ustedes van con un inglés de Estados Unidos, o un inglés americano, un inglés británico, un inglés australiano, lo van a encontrar de distintas maneras. ¿Mm? Típica pelea de Harry Potter, ¿no? Harry Potter. Como dicen los británicos, van a pronunciar esto como, por ejemplo, Potter. ¿Sí? Harry Potter. But los americanos van a decir Potter. Van a decir algo así. ¿Sí? No puedo burlarme, pero no puedo hacerlo porque yo tengo, digo, no es que me burlo, pero no puedo imitarlo siquiera. ¿Sí? Pero entiendo que hay una diferencia, pero yo no sé si puedo imitar perfectamente ninguno de los acentos, ¿sí? Entonces, para no pasar vergüenza, ni con ustedes, ni ante el público que mire esto, les dejo el video ese, ¿sí? En el Classroom. Vayan y chusmenlo, ya se los publiqué recién, ¿sí? Para que lo vean. Para que se den una idea. Her birthday nurse. ¿Escuchan alguna diferencia? Yo trato de hacerla, pero a mí no me salen muy diferentes. ¿Se entiende? O yo no me siento que me sean muy diferentes. Entonces, no estoy enseñando algo que sepa, ¿no? Que dice, no procuréis enseñar la palabra sin primero obtenerla, ¿sí? Entonces, como realmente no puedo lograr los sonidos correctamente, prefiero no enseñarlos y dejar a quien sepa. ¿Sí? Okay. Let's play with some questions and we wrap the lesson here. Because in next lesson, we are also going to talk about the future. So this will be our first approach to the future tense. And next lesson, we continue talking about the future. Okay? Let's see. Now, we are going to make a free association. We can freely play. I will take your names. I will put mine also. And we are going to play on a rolling base. So, like this. For example, I will start asking Diana, yeah, any of these questions. Let's do it in order so we can do it. We know what we expect. And you are completely free to answer whatever you want. Let's say, Diana, what are you going to do in a few days?
I am reading a new book.
Okay, just a reminder, sorry, because you came something late. How do we say things in the future? Let's read it again. We say, I will, and the verb in infinitive. So if you say reading, so you say, I will read. Okay?
Yes.
Because you want to use the verb to read. Or you can say, I am going to, and the verb, read. Okay?
Okay.
Great. And if you want, you give a time frame. But the time frame is given here. What are you going to do in a few days? So we know when we are talking. So you say, I
will
yeah,
read
yeah,
a new book in a few days.
Yeah, great. Perfect. So that was the first example. Now it's your turn to ask Hernan. Okay? So do this. And wait. Okay. Sorry. And I asked you, you asked Hernan, and so on and so on and so on. Okay?
Okay.
If we have more, we can go.
What are you going to do next weekend?
I am going to the church.
Perfect. Yeah, Hernan.
What are you going to do next week?
Juan. Está silenciado. Estabas hablando y no te escuchamos.
¿Ahí me escuchan? Ahí.
Ujú.
Mm, I am. No, I will no. I will play the. I will play the soccer in the park.
Okay. We don't use the article there. We just say, I will play soccer in the park. Okay? Great. Your turn to ask.
What are you going to do next weekend?
Okay. Laura?
I will go to the party the next weekend.
Yeah. Great. Hey, sorry. Ah. I'm sorry. Laura, you ask.
What are you going to do in a few weeks?
Mariela.
I will go and travel to the temple 2 weeks.
Okay. Or we can say, I will go to the temple. Yeah. Yeah, great. In a few weeks, you said. Okay. Mariela, you ask.
What are you going to do next month?
And who are you asking to? Me or Diana?
And Diana?
Okay. Great.
I will go to the theater the next.
Yeah, great. Perfect. So now I want you to, I will give you some homework. This was an example, but let's say you have to create or imagine some events, okay? Some events that will happen in the future. And then you can create a dialogue similar to this one, yeah? But, oh, sorry. So my board collapsed. Give me a second. Okay, let's continue. No, wait a second. No. Give me a second. Okay, I was saying, you have to create an event and you have to create a dialogue similar to the one that we have as an example. I will say it in Spanish. La actividad consiste en que tenemos que crear unos eventos, ¿sí? 2 eventos que van a pasar en el futuro, y sobre esos eventos hacer un diálogo similar al que usamos como ejemplo. ¿Bien? Acá tenemos uno que es un ejemplo. What kind of event it is? Or is it, sorry. It is a
Concert.
A concert. Perfect.
Concert.
When it's going to be?
South Park.
This is where. Hmm?
When is
South Park.
Yeah. So this is the location is where. Hmm? But the date is when. ¿Ok? ¿Cuándo? ¿Dónde? Sería en español. ¿Sí? Ok. Así, all this is when. Because it's the time information. Huh? Great. And the details. Hmm? So let's create this dialogue. Huh? And let's say that the people interacting here are Laura and Mariela. Okay? Laura, you know about this event. Yes? Given this information, you want to go to this concert and you want also Mariela to go. Okay? What or how would you start this conversation?
Hello, Mariela.
Yeah.
You are invited
Okay.
to the concert in the South Park.
Okay. Great. Mariela, what would you say to this?
Right? And it's going to when?
Okay, when?
Is the time como para
When
preguntar-
is time? When with you are asking the time with when you say when. Huh?
Okay. Okay.
And they say when is
The day?
the concert.
Yeah.
Or when is it? You can ask when is it? Because
When is it?
you know that you're talking about the concert.
Also,
Yeah?
okay.
Okay. Okay, Laura?
The concert's going to September 14th. September 14. Ahí dije más, pero bueno. In the Sunday.
Okay. Sunday, we say it like this. Sunday, September 14. Okay? Okay. And here, I left a blank because it's going to, and we need something.
The
Here.
Sunday.
We need the verb. It's going to be, yeah? And we need another thing.
El artículo de Sunday.
We need a preposition. Not an article. A preposition. And we said that we normally use
The next.
next. Okay, yeah. Well, we can use next. Yeah. It's not a preposition, but it's okay. It's okay to use it. So the concert is going to be next Sunday, September 14. Yeah? Yeah. Perfect. And you can add more things, right? Like how much is it, or etc., etc., etc. Here, this is kind of used this way. It's not wrong. Okay, Laura, it's not wrong. It is a way to. It's not really common to use like to talk like this. It's more for the written form. Okay, when you write an invitation, a card, a paper, you say you are invited to, or an email. Huh? But when you talk to another person face to face, you say, how do you ask to the other person if they want to come? Anyone can answer. Huh? It's not just for Laura. Anyone can answer. It is okay. Give me any one of you, not Laura. Give me an idea here.
Do you want to come
Yeah,
to
that could be.
to the South Park?
Yeah. We can say it like this. We can mix. Yeah? We can say, hello, Mariela. You're invited to the concert in the South Park. Do you want to come? Yeah? So we extended the invitation. Huh? Or we can say, do you want to come to the concert in the South Park? Huh? It's the same. But it's not wrong. Huh? All the versions, even without this, it's perfect. Okay? I just wanted to emphasize what we wanted to teach here. Huh? How we ask somebody or how we invite somebody. Okay? But what Laura said, it's perfect also. Okay? Okay, this is your homework for next week. Yeah? You have to create your own events and then create a dialogue. It will be great if you do it with your partner. I would say it in Spanish, so we don't miss information here. La tarea para la siguiente semana es crear 2 eventos imaginarios que ustedes libremente creen y con esos eventos hacer un diálogo. Sería perfecto si eso lo hacen con su compañero de estudio, si es que lo tienen. ¿Sí? Si no lo tienen, podrían empezar a tenerlo, porque está bueno hablar de más de uno. ¿Sí? Y podrían leerlo. ¿Está bien? Esa es la tarea. Esto está en el manual, ¿sí? Es una de las actividades del manual, así que pueden buscarla. O pueden hacerla ahí directamente. Y la clase que viene nos vamos a ver otra vez para hablar sobre el futuro. Fíjense, what are you going to do on New Year's? Acá copié y pegué el del año pasado, ¿no? Esto fue por septiembre. Tenía más sentido hablar de New Year en septiembre que en marzo, pero bueno, va. Este año arrancamos tarde, o el año pasado arrancamos tarde. No es del año pasado, es de 2 años atrás. Ah, madre mía, cómo pasa el tiempo. Ok. ¿Alguna duda de lo que estuvimos hablando hoy? Okay, let's wrap up. Now we know how to talk about the future. We can use I am going to and express what we want, or we can say I will do something. Huh? We can also use I go or there is a party next week. We can use the present plus something in the future, and we can talk about the future like that. Huh? And we have two ways to, or we have more than two, but the most common ways to invite somebody is, would you like to? That is the more polite way. Or do you want to come? That is more informal. Okay? That was the wrap for the lesson. Okay, so let's close the video here and we finish the class of the record. Okay? See you next time for the ones that see this in the video.